Welcome back guys to a brand new tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to sculpt the shoulder. So yeah, I know a lot of you guys have had a lot of trouble with it, so let's begin. Okay, the first thing is just to think about the proportions and how they are around the shoulder, because around the shoulder is really what makes or breaks the shoulder. Shoulder is a very complicated anatomical placed structure. So just gonna make a little bit like this. So right here then, just really quickly gonna indicate the shoulder muscle. Actually goes more like this angle here, as you can see. Not like this, but this angle towards the middle of the humerus, middle of the upper arm bone. And then here just indicating the shoulder. It's composed by 3 different parts. 1, 2, 3. Super simplistic. Then here I'm usually just erasing the topology around and creating the trapezius muscle right here that connects to the scapula, and the scapula connects with the skeleton down here, and here we have the clavicle in the front. And then right here we actually have like the chest muscle, something like this. Here we have the shoulder, and then here, so the shoulder muscle is on top of these other muscles. So the tricep right here, goes like something like this. The shoulder muscle is actually on top of it. So don't make them at the same height, make the shoulder pop a little bit extra. Yeah, so very simplistic. And here we have the shoulder on top, in the middle we have the chest muscle, and on the bottom we have the bicep. And this is like how they are layered towards the armpit area, as you can see right here. Yeah, super simplistic. So here then we're just gonna indicate the tricep a little bit more simplistic, something like this. I'm just indicating it. If you want more specific details on these specific areas, go to my other videos. So something like this, just indicating this muscle that's in between here as well. Something like this. And we also have this that goes from underneath the armpit. We have these huge muscles from the back. And then we also have connected to the scapula these 2 small muscles that's connected here, and then, as I said before, the trapezius muscle. This can indicate a very simplistic neck here, so we know how to connect this and make it look a little bit more believable. So this triangular shape downwards towards the shoulder, and then the shoulder heads are actually different heights. So I'm always making sure that this one is furthest downwards, and that you get this space in between here from this angle, heart shaped, That's how I'm thinking about it, at least. And then here we don't have anything here, so we just gonna have some space there. Then here just indicating the bone a little bit more, and then just smoothing it out, everything a little bit. Just indicate the planes a little bit extra. Here the planes, super simplistic. Just gonna make it look a little bit more planar like this. You can see, something like this. Shoulders actually pretty square, and on the top as well. You can indicate that part of the neck. Something like this, and I'm always making this part a little bit extra forward, because here is where the bone is. Bone is kind of like this. I'm usually thinking about it at least. So yeah, really think about this stuff, guys. Now the anatomy of the neck and everything, not super great. But we're talking about the shoulder, so that should not be a problem. So something like this. You can see how it's on top of the tricep. I'm just gonna really like tell you guys that because it's super important. Here, connecting to the middle of the humerus, the upper arm skeleton part. Then here, as I said before, with the layer of the shoulder, you know, here with you have the chest in between the shoulder and the bicep. So that's super important, and usually just indicating these guys a little bit extra because it just gives a little bit extra contrast. That's really nice when you just sculpt. Super nice contrast. And somewhat like this. Just gonna indicate these guys a little bit better, making these planes look a little bit nicer. You can see from the side how it gets this like triangle shape, but more curved towards this area. And this part of the shoulder is always going to be connected to this part. So even if I like turn the arm upwards, this like these heads here are always going to be connected to this side of the arm, no matter what. So you can't have the shoulder connect right here. It's always going to connect right here. That's a common mistake. Okay, something like this. Yeah, I think this like pretty much just shows you guys the basic idea. That was everything I wanted to show you guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please help the channel out.